Eliseliax nods courteously to you. Greetings, Professor Severus Snape. I have come to you with troubling news. The seeds of discord have been sown between those who now share Dresden by your will, the dragons and the Crusaders. He frowns. Living in such close quarters to mortals is causing friction with my kin. The Crusaders believe dragons look down on them, and the dragons complain about the lack of respect from their warm-blooded allies. It pains me that our brethren cannot find it in their hearts to tolerate each other, even in the face of the danger that threatens us all. He looks up at you. Perhaps it is time to remind some of them that strength lies in being united. I am glad to see you. Would you like to help me lead the crusade? He smiles tightly. I decided to follow the example of my former student, Terendelev. As she guided the Crusaders of Kenabres, so shall I. Think of me as an advisor, not your teacher. It is strange to hear of such juvenile behavior by hardened warriors and long-lived dragons. He sighs. While I still draw breath, I still learn. Every day our warriors face such horrors. It is no wonder they show no kindness to anyone, not even those closest to them. I think you should step in and resolve this matter before it grows worse. If you support your warriors, they will be inspired and seek to prove they are no less powerful and wise than your newfound allies. Should you acknowledge the greatness of dragons, it will attract more of my kin to your ranks. The cost of supporting one side will be the resentment of the other. Perhaps there is another, better way? If you encourage them to communicate, perhaps mortals will come to understand how wise dragons are, and my kin will learn to appreciate mortals and treat them with respect. But with this decision, there will be dissatisfied people on both sides, which means you will not have the absolute support of either side. If you get them to heed the dragon's wisdom, you'll get 7 brass dragons. They are immune to sleep, paralyzation, and being prone, and they have flight. The dragons must swallow their pride. All generals gain 100,000 experience and get a +1 level to striving for distinction, which means the general has a plus 10% bonus to gained experience points per level of the feat. If you get them to learn from each other and unlock scaled fist mercenaries, immune to frightened, sleep, paralyzation, and stunned, and they have a stunning attack. And you unlock them as a mercenary unit, in addition to recruiting them. And if you leave things as they are, crusade morale will increase. Let dragons and mortals learn from each other. So be it. Our knowledge can give mortals a deeper understanding of the world and themselves. In turn, we will learn to better appreciate life in all its fleeting beauty. I hope I can become a link between our two peoples and remind them of what brought them to Dresden in the first place, the war against the abyss. Since we are done here, I will take my leave. I hope the next time we meet, I will bring good news rather than the sad news of strife between our peoples.